Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Wait, hold on. You know Dog, right? Is Ram the Widow Sombra main? I'm pretty sure I know them. The person in your house, BRB. Okay, Sneer us. This comp is fine so far. Let's get another tank, another DPS, please. Yeah, let's get a main tank. Let's get Ryan, Winston, and then like Soldier.
Soldier or Pharah?
Soldier. Yeah, soldier. Or Pharah. Yeah, Pharah. Pharah.
I'll be watching.
Alright.
We get like
Oh yeah, I know Ram then.
My ultimate is charged.
I was actually at dinner with Ram like literally yesterday.
Damage amplified.
Why does everyone play Orisa instead of Rampart now? Like,
Wait,
more class.
hold on. You're playing with a dog and air. Oh my god, dude, you're playing with Tim and Ares. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, I'm gonna flame the shit out of them. Hey, Soon, how's it going? Doing my first VOD reviews. Gonna teach people how to play this trash hero.
still actually just better.
Better. What?
You have my thanks.
I am
Attackers incoming.
Yo, that's hella funny.
Like, I'd actually argue that after the change, she's actually worse than she was because now she can't actually.
This is so weird.
Anymore. Like, it used to be you play Orisa against Reinhardt, you're gonna tear down that shield real quick, but now it's just like, well, you're not doing shit.
damage increased.
Self-harm.
Healing stream engaged.
5, 4.
You have my thanks.
3, 2.
Well,
Your support has arrived.
Attackers incoming.
Why are you all over there? What the heck?
Defend.
I feel like your fair should be pushed up a little bit more. To be honest. Alright, so here you have a choice, right? You can damage boost your Widow, or you can damage boost your Pharah. Upsides and downsides to each. I'd probably go with Pharah. Things to consider. If you damage boost your Widow, she can one-shot body shot Tracer. That's good. If you damage boost your Widow, and she body shot somebody, she can immediately body shot them again and it'll probably kill them. If you damage boost your Pharah, she does splash, so it's probably more value, which is why I would usually damage boost Pharah. Also, if you're damage boosting Widow and she headshots anybody that's not a tank, it's a waste of, like, time, basically. Good job. There's no reason for you to be up this far. Like, you can play, like, a little bit farther back, like, basically where you're playing right now. Yeah, target priority to the Widow, that's good. Call the Genji to the right. You, kind of same thing that happened at the very beginning of last game I was reviewing. You see the Genji to the right. Or you hear the Genji to the right. Call him out. Call out. Like, as soon as you're sure, call Genji right. Now look over, call Genji top right. Right? Because as soon as you see him, you can give a more precise call out.
I could use some assistance.
You gotta be careful for that rocket spam. Up there. Good. It's fine. You need to be looking around more. As long as you're staring at this diva you're healing, you have no idea where the rest of your team is right now. Just be more aware of. Just be more like. You need to know where your team is. Okay, you're staring at your healing target. First like major thing I noticed. You're just like you click on somebody and then you stare at them. Like, so you're not aware of where your Anna is. She's like up here, I think. Oh no, she's like I had no idea where she was. They're not really looking around. I have heard recommendations that turning on toggle beam connection will fix that, or it will help you with that, because you just fire and forget. You fire and then start looking around for your next jump or target. I don't like toggle beam connection because it fucks with my damage boost switching. But if you just want something to like help you train into that, then try toggle beam connection. Overall, just be looking around, be a little bit more aware of your surroundings, I think. Rewind a little bit, see if you did anything egregious that I can yell at you about. XD. Okay, so they're approaching. You need to be aware of where your team is. Said that already. Jump to the either the fair or the Ana here. Cause you're like down on the point. You can easily get high ground. Heal the Ana. She just took a rocket. Top left. She asleep? That was rough. It was just a bad situation. You kinda jumped to the diva for no real reason, I don't think. I guess the Genji was behind. Yeah, that is not a lot you're gonna do there. Honestly, I don't. Yeah, nothing I'm gonna complain about there. Honestly.
I'm dead.
My ultimate is
I
charging.
think everyone's dead.
My ultimate is charging.
Yeah, Noodle, I'm just trying to help. That's all. I'll just give you something that I think you can work on, and it's up to you on how you're gonna implement them or keep them in mind. Yeah, okay. So, 1, 2, 3, hook. You hear the hook. You hear the hook. Look for the hook. You've got a soldier. It's not the soldier. Process of elimination must be the Orisa. Dive to the Orisa immediately. Your diva blocked it, which is good. But yeah, sound cues. Sound cues are huge in this game. You gotta pay attention to that.
You should be at peak performance.
You're damage boosting a Widow instead of playing main healer with your team. This is a mistake. This is 100% a mistake. By the time you got to your soldier, he was already dead. Like, you can't respond fast enough from like the far back line there.
Thank you.
Just back up a little bit. Yeah, so you got 3 down there and a Widowmaker playing like tight corners to your right. Always be down there. And by down there, I mean like up here, or like on the car, or like in cover.
Oh god.
So you're out here now. You're down a soldier. Down a soldier. Your diva's overextending. Back up. Like you're.
Thank you.
It looked like you were trying to heal him through the ceiling. Like I'm not sure about that. Instead of pushing forward. Fuck, back up. So here, he's up there. What's the fastest way to get LOS on your diva? Technically, it's to dive to your wrist and heal him, but that's suicidal. Your diva's going to fall back. He's either going to drop down or come over here. If he drops down, you have line of sight. If he comes up here to the top left, the best way you're going to have LOS is by backing up and jumping to him. So, you should be backing up. And you should be going the exact opposite direction right now. You should be out behind you so you can jump up to him easily, yeah. Once again, stop staring. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Once again, stop staring at your diva. Like, your Orisa's taking shots and you don't know how low she is or what her relative position is. Okay. Yeah, keep track of your Orisa. Okay, Diva, alright, sorry, excuse me, I'm just gonna back up again. And then try to put this on, like, 0.5 speed, alright. The Diva charging. Right. The nerf goes down. It's going top right. Your best bet here is to go under this railing. Okay, you do. And it's awkward positioning. Like, there wasn't a lot you could do there. I think. Wait, no. Hold up. I might be retarded. Back up. Your wrist is here. Which a little bit my fault for not realizing, but you're not looking around really much. You're not looking around very much, so it's hard to tell where people are. Okay, you hear the nerf. What do? You could drop under and take like a 50. Like, this is a terrible position to be in when the diva ult gets down. No nearby walls. Actually, I think the correct thing to do would be to try to jump to your left. Here, you see the diva. Nerf this. Back the fuck up. Immediately start backpedaling. The wall cuts off like about where my cursor is right now. Wall cuts off right here. You can just back around that wall. That's the correct play. Second play I would recommend, you have an Orisa down here. Jump at your Orisa because she's going to shield herself. That's the second thing you can do. This is just an awful position to be in where, through no real fault, you almost made it around the wall. No real fault of your own. Honestly, it was just unlucky that you were there when the diva showed up with her ult. I'm just suggesting possible solutions.
Hey, Rissa, you got ult ready? I'm gonna start throwing my ult.
Immer unterbricht mich hier. I am ready.
Tell your team you're coming back with res. Overvoice, be like, hey guys, coming back with res, like 15 seconds.
Fuck yeah.
Stay on point team, stay on point. Stay with the body, don't go down. coming in with res. 3, 2, 1, resing. Nice. That was a good res. Really solid res. Once again, look around a little bit more. Yeah, tell your team to touch. Anna's making good calls here. You should be healing your soldier, he's low.
Really low.
Yeah, your camera should be focusing more on this, okay. You see your soldier, he's critical. That should set off being like, ding 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 ding, soldier's critical, gotta heal him. And I think you're looking around for him. He just needs to be a little bit faster, like, he looks so much right. Okay, so back up, heal your diva, if you can. Or alternately damage boost your soldier. Like, if you trust your soldier, damage boosting him against ulting Genji is a legitimate reaction. Let me see this, hold on. He ults, keep backing up, keep backing up. Back around the corner. Jump wasn't bad per se, just unlucky that he ran out of slashes. There's a couple things you have to think about here. I panic and fuck this up all the time. It was a second away from being a bad res, but it wasn't. This is the important thing. Your team fucked it up though. So here, right? Slash. If you count down from when the Genji's ulting, that's really helpful. He dashes back here, hits you with the slash. Now, a couple of good things could happen. It's almost the end of Genji ult. Your team's getting pushed back hard. You're down 2. And Diva's out of mech. Diving here does get you away from the Genji, but it also puts you in the middle of the enemy team. Which, I mean, I do this all the fucking time. I get myself killed by diving into the enemy team to dodge flankers. But, you really have to weigh the pros and cons. Also, doing this thing I talked about with the last person, you're hopping. I don't know why people do this. I do this a little bit as well. I don't know why I do it either. You shouldn't be hopping. You should be spamming AD strafe instead of hopping. This is unless you're using your passive. If you're using your passive to float in like weird jukey directions, then it can really throw people off, because they'll predict your trajectory when you're in air. So if they think you're gonna go like this, they're gonna hook here, right? But you can do this and then float back, and then they'll miss their hook. In theory, at least. Works better with bullets, because hook hitbox is huge, but... yeah.
Dead. Holy crap.
Back in my ultimate is charging.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Ultimates.
Use tab more. You might have looked at it, but I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to assume you didn't check your team ults.
Dead.
Um...
crap.
Back in my
You press tab. You've got Nano, you've got Orisa. You should tell your team we've got... You should tell your Ana to nano somebody, or tell Orisa to drop, damage. Just tell your teams to do things, generally, and try to be aware of what your team has. This could be unfounded that you could have checked. I'm just gonna assume you didn't. You might have, though. Who knows? Target priority. Target priority. Good jump. Bad heals.
We probably shouldn't have it.
Maybe bad heals. I'm looking. Okay. It's hard to tell. Okay. You can see your Orisa on the ground. Pause. Okay. Orisa's dead. Person you're looking at right now. Tracer. You jump. Alright. You've already got the jump, right? So you just keep holding it down. Heal your Tracer there. You should chop your Tracer off before you're going into combat. So, you see your Tracer? Flick your mouse down, like 20 degrees. Stick a beam on the Tracer for half a second, and then go back to healing the Diva. Because the Diva's out of combat right now. It's just target priority stuff. Healing the Diva's gonna matter more. Diva just... Report your Diva, he just ditches you there with zero suit. This is sad. That feels bad, man. That's just unfortunate. Let's see, back up more here. So, right, so you don't need to jump up to him. You can... If I were you, I would have, once again, you're just kind of walking in straight lines a little bit. That's an issue. You're also standing directly on top of the Carta's Mercy. that's an issue. Like, standing on Carter's Mercy is gonna get you fucking killed, like 100% of the time. So here, options. Keep healing him, you could land here. I would cancel GA and drop to this, let me show you, okay. There's a platform down here, you see with the health pack? I would cancel GA halfway there, keep healing him from lower, and then somebody drops on you, you got access to a health pack, and you can still jump out, because it has line of sight to down here to this area, and out here to this area to the right. So I would not go all the way up with your D.Va here. Although, to be fair, I would have assumed that fucking Tim would actually kill the baby D.Va, because you've got a visor on card already. Looks like your team's gonna wipe here. Wipe them, I mean. Once again, you should be calling that baby D.Va's there, you should be calling that you're getting attacked, stuff like that. Rich's shield is... Using shields is good. Using shields is good. That's... I'm not gonna complain about that. You already know, like, you already know what to fix there. Good? Good job. You didn't jump too far. This is the next thing I was gonna bitch at you about. Using damage boost. Good. Keeping an eye on people through walls. That's good. Call pharmacy top. Or call pharmacy in top right room. Hook is down. You know Hook is down. Call Hook down. Okay. That's fucking unlucky, dude.
Got a pharmacy up top.
Hear the D.Va ult. Okay.
Pharmacy up top.
I would have gone for the same hide. I honestly would have gone to the same place. Except, I would have gone behind cart. Right. You know cart's here. Cart's right here. The edge of cart is like at the end of my screen here. If you back behind the end of cart, it gives you a massive amount of cover. Hiding here only blocks you if the D.Va ult lands here. Hiding behind cart, which is effectively the same distance, blocks almost everything except it fucking landing on you.
That's both healers down.
That's disgusting.
I must go where
Tell your team no res back up, basically. Tell your team to back up. How the fuck do they push cart that? Yeah, I guess that. Okay, yeah, nothing you're really gonna do behind that. Crouch jumping isn't a thing in Overwatch.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Tell your team they fucking suck and flame them for losing the point. You have to be a mercy man, dude. Just be like, hey guys, I really appreciate the effort last point, but if you cannot fucking, like, suck and actually kill stuff, it would make my job a lot easier. Like, please protect me. Like, I don't know how D.Va's just killing me in our backline. That's the correct procedure for beginning of match chat. Zero comms. This is so weird. Like, nobody's saying anything.
I'll be watching over you.
You should be dancing. You should be dancing. This is an issue. Yeah, no. Jokes aside, positivity wins games. Like, straight up. Positivity and talking. Try to talk as much as you can, it'll encourage other people to talk as well. Just get people talk. I said this on the last VOD, but just be like, hey guys, how's it going? Alright, good try guys, good try. We just have to do X a little bit better next time, it'll be fine, we got this. Totally pushable, guys. We can run this, we just have to snowball them. Shit like that, just be positive, right? Oh yeah, I've gotta say though, your D.Va fucking sucks. Like, actually worst D.Va I've ever seen in my life.
Attack commencing. Capture.
Jump to Tracer. Triggers me that you aren't jumping to Tracer.
Pharmacy.
Obvious reasons. Tracer rolls out with triple jump. It is standard.
One.
You know Tracer's about to do it.
Commencing.
Bam, bam, bam. Out. And jump. Jump to her. No reason not. Literally no reason not to jump to Tracer here. You can heal her, you can damage boost her. All that good shit.
Capture objective.
Damage boosting your Winston is
Are we going middle?
questionable, considering you'll have time to switch to him.
Or,
Yeah, you didn't have a plan of attack here. This is why communication is important.
Hog top left.
top right, top right.
You should jump up to your Widow. Nice. Probably should have done that a little bit earlier. Your Widow's dead. Go top right to Winston. Yeah, you're...
Sim behind.
This is pretty much correct. You're not looking around quite enough. You're not communicating, but... The play is pretty much correct.
Get that right? Got the right? Let's go on hog.
Top.
Someone get the
You've been here for a lot of what I'm talking about. Let's talk about major things. Jump to the Winston. Jump to the Winston there, 100%.
Someone get the
Right.
Mercy's up in a...
You see the Mercy. You see the Mercy, right? You don't call it, but the Zari's already calling it. It's fine. Winston's up again. Jump to your Winston and damage boost him. Like, that Mercy needs to die. Nobody else is low. Full HP, full HP, full HP. Jump to the Winston and damage boost against the Mercy. 100% here. And now you can't jump to the Winston without doing that. There's a Pharaoh directly behind you, by the way. Also a Soldier. Good jump. Crouch spam. 80-80. Hit scan, especially... hit scan, basically. Hit scan is shooting at you. Do the Mercy dance, dude. Like you just standing out there. You should be, even if you're looking away from him, crouch spam. Crouch spam 80-80. It's huge. Your healing, target priority is a little bit bad here. I'm really annoyed you can't rewind when you're paused in Twitch. So, somebody calls Soldier down. Nobody calls it. Wait, you heal this Winston. Now, just do a real quick Q&A here. That says like 75% speed. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Who's more likely to? Fuck! I didn't pause. What the hell? Whoops! I'm bad. Q&A. Who's more likely to die? 400 HP Winston jumping into your backline, or arguably overextended Lucio? In the front. Lucio just took a hit. He's at like 170 health right now. His chance of dying is like quintuple what your Winston's is. So go heal him. And then like as you're healing him, you could turn around, stick a beam on Winston, and then turn back around, and by that time he'll probably be dead. Kappa. No, you're gonna want to heal Lucio here. Like do a tiny jump to the front of point so you're not around the corner quite. Start healing him. And then you can turn around, stick a beam on Winston, and turn around again to be aware of when your Lucio's taking damage. Yeah, so TLDR, Lucio's higher priority than Winston here.
Turn back.
Nice job, guys.
Escort the payload.
Mercy out and low.
Damage increase.
I don't think that was that.
Let's get you back out.
Good. Well done.
Call that you have res. Make your team aware.
Some damage.
Thank God you went around that corner.
My ultimate is
Yeah, res that. Good. Good tempo. Playing around the corner is good. This is nice positioning. I'm not sure what that jump was.
I'm gonna kill that.
Jump to the Widow, jump to the Winston. Okay, here. Positioning thing. Okay. Good, you're healing Winston. This is good. It's good. You switched to Widow for some reason. The Winston's still not full health. Cause I can see the Winston go. I fucking love jumping with Winston. It's so strong. You just go out, you hop to him, puts you in position to heal both of your tanks. And anywhere where the Winston is, you're basically safe as long as he jumps into like 4 people. Because he'll be zoning people. Like he jumps onto their with their Widow or something. I can't. You haven't pressed tab in like 2 minutes. I don't know what the comp is. But Winston jumps in. You just jump to the Winston. You fucking sit on him. So good. You should be out there healing. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna say the jump was bad because it wasn't, but it didn't work out. Whoever you were trying to heal got gibbed like instantly. And it put you out of position against the Roadhog. So you jump out there, they die instantly. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. Not a ton you can do about that, honestly. But if you had been up with your Winston, we would have already been in position. Yeah, nothing you're gonna do about that. Jump to the Pharaoh, or jump to the Widow was correct there. Yeah, push bullets into your face, sure. But it's hard to push bullets into your face when you're sitting behind a Winston. And besides, up there's a bunch of walls and different angles you can use for cover.
You should be at peak performance level.
So jumping to Winston was definitely correct. In my opinion, at least. I don't know, I'm a really aggressive Mercy player.
Let's get
Was D.Va at a mech already? Hold on.
let's get to that outfit.
Yeah, okay, I think they were already on a mech when you switched targets, so that's fine.
No one can hide from my sight.
You're damage boosting a Winston at like 400 health while he's not tasing people. Just mind your misplay there. Should be healing instead. And Winston's getting fucked. You're playing main heal, you have to be aware of where your tanks are because they're going to be relying on you. You should have backed up here. So, Winston does damage to everybody in front of him, right? So here you should be backing up 100%. You can see he's about to chase your Widow. Wait, what's happening, chat? Okay, yeah, just reaction times. I compensate for having shit reaction times by just knowing what's about to happen. Because I'm psychic. You know your Winston's gonna jump down. Back up. Winston cleaves everything in front of him. He does damage to everything in front of him. So, by standing next to another squishy, you're doubling the amount of damage he's dealing. Winston can, like, barely out DPS your healing beam. So if he's not damaging you, he's basically dealing 0 damage. If you back up here, yeah, you're just positioning thing. You end up chasing that. Left side, you know the left side. Don't heal people. Don't heal people. Like, you're giving away your position more than necessary right now. Yeah, you hear it go down, stop healing immediately and hide. If I was to hide here... 99 and res, okay. Sitting here. We sit here, right? Don't heal. Back up if you go... God, I don't think my pen program's working. Hold on. Can you see this at all? Nice fancy yellow line, you probably can't. You go down here. You go back and to the right a little bit. There's like a cubby you can hide in. Map knowledge is really important. But yeah, that's a minor thing. Just when to hide and when to try to heal through an ult.
I feel like we need more damage.
Somebody says feel like we need more damage. You press tab and then either agree or disagree with it. Because somebody trying to change your team comp can make or break your game. Call that you have res again. Or at all.
Let's get the hog. You boost into him? You boost? You boost me.
This is like pretty much fine.
Okay.
Mercy.
No, okay, no. This is a little scary. If the soldier really wanted to, he could drop down and kill you. So you're playing here. As far as I'm concerned, this position is on the edge of fine and too far up. And then this is definitely too far. You know the soldier's playing, well, you don't know. But you can infer that the soldier's playing above you right now, because he hasn't been on the kill feed. And this is where he's been playing the entire rest of the game. You know he's up there. And this is your healing beam. He can just jump down and like 3-tap rocket you, and then you'll be dead. And then if he, not if he vises, but if they have some other DPS, which I can't tell because you haven't pressed tab, you really need to work on pressing tab so you know what they have and what you have. If you die here, that's massive. Then your team is relying on Lucio solo heals. That's... As far as I'm concerned, this is kind of misplays. You should be playing back around the side of the building, or playing with res or something. You have several options, but I think this is one of the less viable ones.
Got her?
Yo, Zen.
Tempo res.
Yo, there's a soldier.
Okay. What the teams are, what ults are up, where people are. We need to look around more, try to make calls. Positions can be more safe. Yeah. That about sums it up. I don't know, I was gonna take notes, but I'm too scared to try to take them on my potato computer and like tapping and shit. I'm gonna crash it. I've been keeping mental notes though. Yeah, pretty much everything you're doing is fine, but could be improved, if that makes sense. Like, mechanically, right, Mercy isn't hard, it's just about decision making. Awareness is definitely important. Also, like, this isn't BM, I legitimately can't tell. Do you have a microphone? Like, I actually don't know if you have a microphone, because I don't think I've heard you call anything so far. Other really huge thing, you haven't typed in chat. You haven't typed in chat, and that's important. Yes, I am the great T. Let's continue. Oh, right. Misplayer. You would have lost this team fight if the Pharaoh wasn't retarded. And not lost a team fight, but you would have been in a bad position if this Pharaoh wasn't retarded. Okay. Pharaoh sees a soldier and a Mercy jumping into her ult. Who did she focus? The soldier, of course. Fuck the Mercy. I was calling for you to res here. Oh, like the first time I watched this through? Alright. So we look at this, You got one down. It's a Winston. I was almost calling for the tempo res here. Okay, so... You see the Pharaoh ult come down. Press Q. Just mash that Q button. Gives you iframes, keeps you from dying, and gets the Winston up. Because you should be dead here. By not pressing Q, you should 100% be dead here. You should be dead to Pharaoh. So what should be happening here is your team should be 2 down. It should be down a Mercy and it should be down a Winston. And maybe a soldier depending on the rocket spread. Tempo res is absolutely correct here, I think, because... Okay, I'm sorry I keep talking about that. You haven't pressed tab. I have no idea who's dead. I haven't been watching the kill feed that much. At least both of their supports are dead. But like, tab, press tab. It's a good button. Tempo res was absolutely correct there.
There's a soldier.
You should be healing people. You don't have res anymore. You're not valuable. I've got you in my sights. Look around. Look to your left. You know where you're gonna walk anyways. Just side strafe there. You should be walking backwards. Yeah, there you go. You did it eventually, but it was a little bit slow. Target priority. Nobody gives a fuck about Zero CD, but heal the soldier first.
I want to push up a little bit. I'm gonna do it.
Let's get you back out there.
Staying on card here is correct. Good job looking towards high ground.
I'll be elevated.
Yeah, get out,
Worth it.
Is almost
My
ready.
ultimate is charging.
Damage boosting soldier is correct here. Oh, why are they just randomly... Ares, why are you popping tac visor for no reason?
Here, look.
Oh my god. Dude, report your soldier, holy shit. Okay, so... Okay, this is like a PSA, this isn't like Mercy tips. Okay, you got a bubble gun, right? Lucio ult does not go through enemy shields. At all. Like, even a little bit. Wow, Snurra says this isn't a big stream. No, okay, Lucio ult does not go through barriers. So if you Lucio ult on a barrier, you are wasting your ult. With your team, like, with a barrier in between your team, you're wasting your ult. But, disclaimer. This also doesn't work for Zen Transcendence, by the way. Like, if there's an enemy Rhine shield up, and you're healing on one side, people on the other side are not getting healed at all. Lucio's ult is sticky, quote unquote. Which means if you ult on one side of the barrier, and then move over to the other side within like 0.3 seconds, this also happens for walls and stuff. It continues throwing at the barrier. So like, oh god, it's so hard to do this without being able to draw. But if there's a barrier, and you beat drop on one side of it, half your team gets the shield that's on that side of the barrier, and then you move through the barrier or he drops it, the other half will also get it, as long as it's soon enough. Alright, that's just a side note. Don't beat drop through barriers, it's fucking retarded. Your soldier was overextended, I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
It's okay, it's okay.
Eris is trying to blame the Lucio for that, XD.
I'm playing back, just slow.
Yo, Winston's
No, that jump! Oh, you killed yourself. Okay. Yeah, the aura doesn't go through either.
Slow.
Okay. You see the Winston on the cart. Back up. Start backing up. He doesn't chase you, which is the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. Isolated Mercy and he doesn't chase you. But you jump into a Winston. That's suicide.
Yo, Winston.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you're not healing the diva either, which should be priority because she's low. But, I mean, I don't know what else to say there. You just don't jump into a Winston. Just run away. If he kites out of your bubble, pull your pistol out and pray for the best. Also, communication and microphones. I'm sorry, did I call you retarded? I'm just...
Could we get
Excuse my vernacular. I should rename this series fucking Bad Mercy Player Flames Other Mercy Players.
They almost have
You've almost got res, you need to call that. Your Winston... Okay, he's little, that's fine. You should be damage boosting your D.Va here. Alright, so... Thought process, right? You're too close. Probably because you're about to go out and heal somebody else. But, whatever. It's not your fault that you're too close, but when the Winston lands, you are too close to him for comfort. Which means he can tase you. He is tasing you. Winston does, like, 0 damage per second to armor, because of the way that armor damage reduction works. Do you not have a mic? That would be an issue. Okay. Well, I mean, if you don't have a mic, next best thing is pressing the button. That's fine. But if you have a microphone and you're playing Mercy, use it, please. It makes me fucking upsetty spaghetti when I see people who don't use mics and they're playing support. It's just... Like, I mean, there are reasons for it if you're, like, shy or anxiety or whatever, but, like... God, it's so hard to play with a Mercy when she's, like, 85% res and you're not aware. Or, like, an Anna's got nano and you're not aware. Or, it's... Just call it... Because then you can call, like, flankers on you and other shit. It's just... Having a microphone makes the game 10 times easier. Alright, Noodle, I will not be upsetting spaghetti with you if you learn to use your mic. Here. Armor reduces... God, there was some, like, theory on it. It's theory crafting regarding armor. If I recall correctly, armor... I want to Google this. One sec. Right, okay. Armor. Okay. It's flat 5? Alright. So, people used to think it had, like, scaling damage reduction, but that's not how it works, apparently. It reduces 5 flat. According to that post. So, reduces all damage up to 50%, up to 6 damage? Okay. Winston does many ticks of small amounts of damage, meaning armor is extremely effective against him. If he's just man-fighting a diva one-on-one with that Winston bubble, he'll probably die before diva even runs out of armor. Damage boosting is 100% correct here, because if the Winston decides to dive for you, there's a health pack to your left that you can fall back on, and the diva should be doing massive amounts of damage to him, because his hitbox is so large. Nice, you fall back to the health pack, that's good. Minor, like, high-level play thing, kinda? You're at 180 health. 158. You take the health pack a little bit early. If I were you, I would wait just outside health pack range, like here, because he's gonna have LOS to you anyways. So, like here, just like I would just stay here and just face tank the Winston, while the D.Va shoots him and you damage boost the D.Va, because then you can take the health pack a little bit later, and it will give you the maximum amount of HP, except slightly less than the maximum amount of HP. Also, there's a Lucio up here, which you can't really see yet, but it would have worked out even better. TLDR could have saved like 7 health by not stepping on the health pack if it had really come down to it. You have res. Play back. There's no reason to be out here. Don't heal people. Like just hide back.
Winston.
Yeah, no. These criticisms are perfectionism. I'm just trying to throw out everything I think can be useful. You pretty much got the TLDR earlier. Positioning, communication. Hiding for res seems to be something you're not doing a ton either. I know people get flamed for like playing for res, but it's so good. Hide for res. Positioning, communication, and God, was there one other thing? I don't remember. Yeah, whatever. No, that's about it. I'll just keep watching the rest of this, right? You get justice because you're out too far. If you had been in the building, it would not have happened.
Nice.
Justice reigns from above.
I've got you in my
Change to Mercy Coasting might get more viewers. Dude, I was getting more viewers streaming The Elder Scrolls Legends. You should be spamming, you should be letting your team know that you're gonna have ult on point in 10 seconds.
Good job.
Team wins, all good. Dog is boosted, but apparently he can carry in Diamond. XD.
Score 3-3.
Yeah. Being aware of the enemy team and their positions. Yeah, pressing tab. Fuck, that was the thing. Right, no, but the thing about Mercy hiding is, you know, you're about to head into a fight. Tell your team to get like 2 picks. Tell them to stay together. Because if they put enough pressure on people... Alright, another PSA. Playing with Mercy Res. If Mercy tells you to go in and die, you play so aggressively that you either get kills or you die, or both. Like, you play aggressively to the point where your dying is actually likely.
Roger. Damage amplified. Much obliged.
Still main again.
I read you.
I'm gonna dive whoever's top right.
Roger.
Communication is good. Diving top right, you know your team's about to dive. It's,
Not to leave line, I
good on whoever's talking. Yeah, Winston has pretty good communication.
You and your friends are breaking the law.
Understood.
Hey. Thanks.
Roger.
That's sir to you.
Okay.
This voice line interaction.
5, 4,
Your stomach muscles hurt whenever you stretch your back. You should eat some food. That happens to me when I haven't eaten for like 14 or 20 hours.
Drop their first point if we get it. I'm gonna switch trap.
1.
Got it.
Attack commencing.
Right, well that's just improvement. Like, it's hard. Getting good at this game is fucking hard. And yeah, you can only improve one area at a time. But at the same time, I'm just letting you know the things you need to improve. You can take them in any order. Getting better at the game as a player and getting more game knowledge will also allow you to make better calls, because you'll start recognizing scenarios and your game sense will get better. It's just the path to getting good is long and bumpy, and there will be setbacks, but you just need to keep going and improving different things along the way. And one of those things you need to improve is communication and understanding what calls to make. Like, that's still what I'm working on. Yeah, a lot of it's just experience. Just play more.
Fair. Something.
I mean, really, the biggest thing, Noodle, is you're seeking out like coaching and help, and you're actively trying to get better. Like, and you're taking notes. You're gonna improve. You're gonna improve with a mindset like that. Especially at Mercy, somebody who mainly relies on just trying really hard. You're gonna improve, 100%.
Agree.
Going after them, Murphy.
Alright, hold on. Healing switch was good.
Yeah, Mercy.
Jump to your Winston there, 100%. Well, not 100%, like 80%. See Winston jump up, go in with him, It puts you in a good position.
Holy crap.
Wait, okay, never mind,
Yeah, Mercy.
I didn't think he'd jump onto a Roadhog. Never mind, that would have actually been a bad jump.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you jumped onto a Roadhog. Both your tanks are out of mech. Tell your team to back up. You did just get a pick on them, Mercy. But the chances of you
Just back up.
pistoling Pharahs usually doesn't work. Worth noting. Maybe that's just because my aim is terrible. But I find trying to pistol Pharahs usually just gets you rocketed.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were backing out.
Just go on.
Ram didn't realize we were backing up because nobody was like back up. That's your job as a support. Like I know you're saying it's hard to just recognize situations and make callouts you're confident in. That's fine. That's totally fine. But like, there's things that are like noticeably bad. D.Va gets demeched. Winston is down. They're down on Mercy, but you're down both of your dive tanks. That's the call to get out. 100% there.
Top left, nice. Just back up.
Okay, low. Created.
I would have extended a little bit more to heal the soldier there, but it's not really relevant. Your Lucio has a fucking death wish.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were backing out.
Okay, somebody said Pharah with another person in your queue playing Mercy is the best way to gain SR quickly. If you don't feel like your SR is too low, I would not recommend this. Because that is dangerously close to boosting yourself, or getting boosted. Because I find a lot of players who... I suspect it's from pharmacy queuing, because you play pharmacy... I've seen posts about it. You play pharmacy different than you play regular Mercy. And just sitting on your Pharah's dick all game is helpful, right? But... at the same time, if that's the only thing you learn how to do, without a lot of the other basic skills that go towards playing Mercy or anybody else, you're going to be playing outside of your elo. So I would not recommend doing a dedicated pharmacy queue for long periods of time if you end up gaining lots of elo, because you might end up just outside of your skill bracket, honestly.
Just go on.
Right, Di Fernandez. I don't remember how you said to pronounce your name, sorry. But, I mean, the issue is then you're boosting your Mercy, is the problem. Then your Mercy's up 600 SR, and they're like, wait, what the fuck do I do? I've always been a Platinum player, now I'm in Masters, how the fuck does this game work? I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. Should be damage boosted. Oh, you are damage. Wait, were you damage boosted? Yeah. Alright, good shit. Good damage boost. Switch to Lucio a little bit earlier. I think you could have saved him. D.Va didn't die. Oh, I was gonna say D.Va didn't dive you. This is a... I was very confused that D.Va didn't dive you, because you looked away for a second. You look back, she's coming at you. As soon as that happens, you stray forward into the corridor to try to get to your team. It's better to go for that mega health pack, which you can see in the kill cam.
Nice.
That's a full heal. You can actually kind of juke divas. You go back to the health pack, pull out your pistol, you start dinking them in the face and just doing the Mercy Shuffle 80-80 crouch. And you have a chance at least, right? If the diva fumbles, you can beat them. And just call out where you are and it gives your team a chance to come help you. But now your team has solo healed Lucio, which you also need to call out.
In the back one.
Is it dead?
I must go.
You guys
where
have no
I'm
supports right now.
Diva.
Careful.
Yeah, Eris called it out for you, but...
damage increase. My ultimate is charging.
30 seconds remain.
My ultimate is
Bulldog's back.
We're out of time. Attack.
I'll answer your question in a second soon, hold up.
Road.
XD, that's Mercy Man accuracy right there. I feel the pain. A little bit weird priority here. First thing I've noticed, your priority is a little bit off. But once these mistakes are made every game. You switch to healing. You're healing the diva. I don't know why. It's full HP, once again, damage boost value. And then takes you a little bit to heal these people. Being aware thing, there was another critical sign. I didn't see who it was. Damage boost diva, right. Tracer to your left. Tracer to your left, you know she's at like 50 HP. Healing soldier. Break it down hits. Two options. Pistol the Pharah, look to your left and heal the Tracer. You keep healing a full HP Lucio. Just issues. Jump to high ground, 100%. Good res. Heal your low HP teammates. Yeah. Target, nice. Good tracking on the good flick to the Winston, that was good. You say Mercy's been out of the meta. She's in like every single GM game though, because people can only play Mercy.
I'm going Ryan. 3 on point.
Escort.
I'll move forward. Get a pull back bit.
Reinhardt's gonna be back soon. You should go up and heal your diva. There's not much pressure. If your diva gets demeched, oh my god. Actually throwing.
Build up mid.
Remind your team to stay on cart because it's overtime.
Fair. She's shooting me.
Heal your baby diva? Okay. You're 70 on res. This is the point where you can actually consider playing for res. Oh my god, you're alive. Okay. Get in there. Whip out your pistol, I think.
Standpoint soon.
Yeah, I think pistol out is the correct approach there. Because you need to charge 15% quickly and nobody was low.
Nope, that's it.
Let's go to hold first.
Score
Recovery.
4-3. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses.
Okay, well I'm waiting this out. I'm gonna address Soon's question. I actually have... Maybe it's because of the one-tricking SR system is more broken this season, because supports don't get penalized. I think they either overcorrected or failed to set counterbalances when they fixed supports getting like 0 SR gains in Season 1. And people started realizing that by playing Mercy and unpopular support in Season 4. You could very quickly improve.
Tank this and try to hold that way.
Yeah.
Nobio has
Pretty sure.
Monas, but the Lucio.
Mercy in the
Incoming.
Other reason is the pharmacy meta. These fucking boosted ass Mercies. They pocket Pharaohs from gold to Grandmaster. And then they're like, I'm a Grandmaster player, and they're not. The only thing they're good for is sucking a Pharaoh's dick all fight. Like, they don't... Like, I understand I sound salty, but I've just seen too many Mercies on my team and the other team not understand how... Like, not have the game sense to play the game on a character that only requires game sense. And it's extremely frustrating.
It's only if they're gonna go. It's up to you guys.
How's your Ana? But we don't have time anymore.
You're on the same wavelength.
damage increased.
We'll stay with this.
I'll just save my shield for Roadhog hooks. So.
I don't think fire actually contributes to your SR gain. I think it's stat based.
We have Diva and Authority against Roadhog, so.
Yeah, fucking supporty, dude. Supporty's in Masters, by the way, now soon.
Where's the Pharah?
Good heals. I think you could have positioned.
Authority against Roadhog, so.
What you can do here, you see the Pharah Mercy out there? You jump to this right hand cliff.
We have Diva and
Yeah, so you jump to the Zarya and you play on this corner. You see where Zarya's explosions. You play like right in that corner and you can heal the soldier across the cliff. It's better than this like weird shit over here. Cause then you can always jump back over if you need heals.
Where's that Pharah?
There's me.
I've got you.
They have a Genji.
Genji, Mercy, and Diva.
You're walking into rockets. You walk into rockets to can maintain contact with 76. Generally not worth it. Good jump. There's a Genji behind you. Good drop down. You should. All right. Here, right here. Just like a positioning thing. The only thing I could say is if I were you. I'm not sure if this is correct, but if I were you, there's like 3 or 4 divey people up on this side. You see the recall. I would jump up to this side because then it puts you away from stuff and gives you LOS on everybody up here on top of you.
Diva 1.
Diva.
Diva, I'm dead. Just kidding.
Target priority to soldier. Lucio now, yeah. You seem to have the target priority thing down. How is your Diva still a mech? I actually what? You should be looking to jump up to your Diva, I think. I don't think playing on the ground here is smart. You need to hide for res, I would say.
Or Mercy's on the ground.
Because they're gonna push in soon.
The Pharah's 1. How do you
Careful up top.
Yeah, jump up, good. I would stay up here. I would stay up high ground. Use high ground a little bit more as far as positioning goes.
Play conservative for the rest.
Diva going top right.
And once again, I would stand closer to you, Diva, actually. Jump out. Like, turn around and look for the jump to Zarya. That could have been really, really bad.
Can you pick that up?
You should pick up the double. That's scary, yeah. Solo resing was... They were calling for the res. I don't know that the res was correct there, to be honest. Like, I didn't see how far the second one... the second one was really far. You were gonna make that. I would have held on to res for a little bit.
Commit.
Same thing I was saying a little bit earlier. Mercy Shuffle, really good. Here you want to use the payload as cover against the Roadhog instead of just straight running away. Because he can keep dealing damage to you. Like...
Nice.
Roadhog ult's here. Get behind cart and just sit behind it. He's gonna keep doing damage to you and shutting down your regeneration as long as you're in his LOS. You got bubbled by the Zarya, so it's a moot point. But, in general, I would have hit instead of trying to run clearly out. This is the correct place to run. Unlucky. Yeah, MMR actually has a different meaning in, MMR actually has a different meaning than SR in this game. I play Dota as well. MMR in this game is like what the game thinks you are, and the SR is like what the game tells you it thinks you are. So like, if your MMR is like 4,000 but you're at 3,700, you're gonna be gaining more for wins and losing less for losses until you reach what it thinks you are. And the more you stay at your rank, the lower your MMR is gonna drop, because it's like, wait, maybe you actually belong there. You say Dog is saying without your ult, you probably, or without the res, you probably wouldn't have held that. Let's look at this again. You hear that? I'm mentally screaming for you to jump to your Zarya on point here. Okay, one down. Okay, you got 9 seconds to make this res, right? You're chilling. I would honestly, you have a baby Diva, and yeah. The thing is, I would wait to see if somebody else dies there, because if they come in and it does put your soldier more out of position, but I would be concerned. I mean, they did just blow both DB assaults. I would be concerned with, like...
Commit.
I'd be concerned with solo resing and then getting comboed or just ulted. I think you could have waited a little bit longer on that res, to be honest, but it was fine. Yeah, keep in mind though, your res gives iframes. So even if people did start going ham.
Work it.
My ultimate is charging. Bewundere der modernen Medizin.
Team has Grav. Gonna need to use that next fight. Somebody needs to call that.
Diva above south left. Have a Winston. Good stuff.
Good kill.
You're standing stationary. If the Genji's good, he's gonna... Or not the Genji, but if anybody's good, they're gonna come around that corner and headshot towards the beam. Jump top right. Jump to that diva. Jump to that diva. 100%. You're landlocked right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Jumping up here was correct. I would continue floating. Take high ground. Nice. Okay, jumped out to heal. That's correct. Actually, you're at 90. I'm not sure that was... I'm not sure this was correct. Playing back with res might have been more valuable. I would have still jumped down, but that's because I'm bad. Diva top left putting shots on you. Yeah, jump up there. Good, good. Taking high ground is great. Damage boost again. Nice. That was a really good toggle there.
Killer.
I mean, you should have been damage boosting the whole time, but you toggled during the important bit.
You needed a doctor?
We have res.
My ultimate is ready.
I got ulti too.
30 seconds remaining.
You should be hiding with res 100%. Like, if the Winston jumps on you and your team can't peel, that's a throw. But you got 2 picks. I'd actually res that. I'd res that. I would res that.
Yeah, so I can get back.
Yo, Diva bottom. Killing her.
Because they're 2 down, right? You res the diva, your chances of winning the fight goes up, like, a ton.
Good kill. Got Winston over
Winston's following you. Only reason you didn't get killed is because the Zarya's bubbles are on point. Here, what I would do is I would circle back around the pillar, try to juke the Winston.
Good kill.
Or, like, circle back halfway around until you're about to go back. When the Winston predicts you going back, you jump out onto point. You're dead. Yeah, so... You gotta hide, like, hardcore for your res there, or I would have said pick the diva up, one of the two.
Yo, Mercy. Nice.
Holy shit, GG guys.
Good game. Nice full. Oh wait, they said nice. Good game.
And that's master screen.
Good game.
Yeah, so, like, your support play is pretty solid. You just, like, you already know what you have to work on. Nothing else I was really saying. Decision making on hiding for res and decision making on res could use. Mostly hiding. I think your decision making was pretty much okay. The diva thing was, like, you could have gone for it. I would have probably gone for it. But just hiding for res is important.
I've got you in my sights. Into the eye.
Yeah, that's just how it is. If you're not healing enough, feel like you're being useful. I understand that completely. And sometimes that's correct, but sometimes it isn't. All right. You'd fuck the pubs. If they're flaming you hard enough that it's like affecting your gameplay, mute them. But other than that, just... This sounds so unhealthy, but like... Mercy mains are gonna get a little bit of abuse. Everybody's gonna get a little bit of abuse if they fuck up, or if people think they're fucking out. My personal advice would be, just learn to live with it. Like, people are gonna talk shit or whatever, don't let it get to you. If it does get to you, mute them. If you think it's gonna get to you, mute them. I would not leave voice chat altogether, though. Yeah, no problem, Noodles. I might actually take, like, a